Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in again. So as you can see, I am outside. I'm in a beautiful gazebo. At my son's public library where he lives, and you might recognize the area from last year. I used to shoot videos for Veda back in August 2017 in this exact gazebo. So we're here at the library. There's some stuff going on for the kiddos, and Amy and I decided to get out of the house and come over to the library. My son did take my van, so we have the car, and we're gonna run a couple errands after we're done here and then go home for nap time. So I'm just excited because so much stuff is happening right now, guys. So please forgive me if videos come out a little bit late. Forgive me if they're shorter, but I've got some interesting things happening in the background that requires my attention and planning and thought processing and all this stuff. So just stay tuned. Just know that by mid to end summer, there's a lot of things happening here with me, with the channel, with my travels, just everything. So just be prepared for all the good, fun stuff that you'll get to be privy to. And there's going to be some stuff that you won't find here on YouTube. So you're going to have to join my Patreon, which I'll put a card up here to link to that, in order to get some exclusive stuff that I'm not going to share everywhere. And you can join from $1 a month up to $10 a month. I have several different tiers, several different things. I'm going to be launching a bigger Patreon campaign or reward system for $20 a month, and that'll be something I'm working on. That might not come till the fall though, so I'll give you more details as that gets closer. I'm considering it. I'm not even 100% sure. I'm probably on the 75% sure at this point. It may happen, it may not. It's just going to depend on once I research and see how much is going to involve me doing some stuff. And I'm sorry I keep saying I don't know why I keep doing that. So anyway, it is what it is. Let's see. So I do have a Verizon hotspot that I'm working on. One of my friends gave me her old MiFi, and I was able to get it activated online for Verizon. So the SIM card should be coming for that tomorrow, which will open up a whole new ball game for me because I'll be able to use my laptop in the van now and get some work done during the wee hours of the morning when I can't sleep and don't have any Wi-Fi nearby. Because that's when I get my best work done, between like 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. Don't ask me why. And I do a lot of it on the phone, but it would be so much easier to get it done on the laptop. So anyhow, just want to keep you guys updated as to what's going on with me. I will show you some footage of today probably, because I think we're going to go grab a couple of things from the grocery store. And unfortunately, the only store that's close here is a Walmart. So we will be in Walmart. I know I don't like giving Walmart my dollars. You guys know that, but I don't have a choice. When I don't have a choice, you do what you have to do.
Swinging! That's okay. You don't get boyfriend privilege. Stop being a boyfriend. That's what I do.
Juniper!
Look at mommy. Literally. Look at mommy. Look, check it out. No! It's like, we will be dating. Oh! I'm Evan. I'm Evan. Yeah. I should have gone. Yeah.
So, what else do I have going on? The new van. So another huge shout out to Sugar for supplying the money that's needed for me to rent the car. So I will be taking the rental car one way up to Massachusetts. I will be putting full coverage on my car insurance to cover the rental car. I think that will be cheaper than using the car rental insurance that comes with the car. So I'm going to drive up probably on the 4th. The 4th, which is June 4th, which is a Monday, I believe. So I'm going to go up on Monday, take 3 days to go up. stay a day up there with my friend who is gifting me the car. We will get the seats out and everything there. I'm going to possibly, stay tuned, possibly be keeping one seat in and try and work around it so that when I do come here, I have a seat for Juniper to be in, to put her car seat in. And because, you know, Emmy can sit on the bed. I know that's not very nice, but I can't afford to keep two seats in. I mean, if I could build around two seats, I'll try, but I don't see how I can do that and have a bed. So we'll see. I'm going to see if it's possible to keep the passenger in one captain's chair and build around it and still have plenty of room. I don't know, because I don't know how much downsizing I'm going to do. I'm downsizing, but I don't think I'm downsizing quite that much. And I do want a comfortable place to sleep, so I don't want to be crunched, you know, for comfort. So it's going to depend on how much I can keep. I wish I could find like a thinner, smaller seat from another vehicle that would fit, you know what I mean? So it wouldn't take up as much space, because sometimes those chairs are so big and bulky. Maybe I could take the upholstery, like take all the fabric and the stuffing off of the seat and build something out of wood and put thinner foam and upholstery on, so it's not as big and huge. Because a lot of times the framing, the guts, the metal framing is not that big and bulky. It's all the extra stuff on the seat, the padding and everything that makes it quote unquote comfortable. But if I'm going to be using a car seat in it, her car seat is comfortable. I don't know. There's so many things in my head right now about the van and how I'm going to build it out that my brain is like spinning. Because I even debated about keeping just the back bench seat in and not using it to sleep on, but building cabinets around it so that I leave enough room for the two people to sit on when needed. And then like one piece can come off and sit on the floor, and two people can sit on the back bench seat or something. Make it like a removable part. You know, like maybe if I put the sink and the cooktop there on a separate box, quote unquote box, I can move it off when I need to have two people ride in with me in the very, very back. And then build shelves behind it to put as storage. I don't know. So many ideas floating in my head that it makes it difficult to even imagine, especially since I don't know what the van looks like. I've never been in the van. I've never sat in the van. I don't know measurements of the van. So until I get there and determine what seats are going to stay and what seats aren't, I won't know for sure how to draw up my plan, because I clearly was going to take all seats out except for the driver's seat. That was my plan, was to take every seat out except for the driver's seat. But now I'm realizing that I might need to keep one seat in, at least one seat in, for when I'm here and want to take the baby places with or without my son or daughter-in-law. Because sometimes I just want to take her and go run errands with her just to give, you know, Emmy a break. Maybe Emmy needs to study, or maybe Emmy wants to take a nap, or maybe Emmy has her own errands to run and I don't want to be sitting in the house. You know, just I want to have that option. And the seats do not fold down into the floor. So if they were stow and go seats, I wouldn't have an issue. I could build around that and have it empty when I need it empty, and have something that I move and pop the seat back up. So probably the next minivan that I get, I'll, you know, save money to buy down the line. I'll definitely get stow and go seats, because honestly, with stow and go seats, taking out that bench seat, you could put a bathroom right there, a shower and a toilet combo right there in that empty where the bench seat stows into, because I've seen it done in the stow and go minivans twice, and it's very, very cool. But like I said, so many different things, so many different options to do in a minivan, and you have to be really sorry, there's a little ant trying to go in my bag. You have to be really completely think outside the box, really, like it's like Tetris almost, you know. You have to really think outside the box. And even though I am getting rid of a lot of stuff, I'm getting rid of some of my clothes, I'm getting rid of some of my stuff, and my wish list will only contain items that I can consume or that are going to replace items that I'm getting, that I need to upgrade, basically. Stuff that I have already but needs an upgrade because it was really cheaply bought and it's falling apart type thing. So I'm not going to put frivolous stuff in my wish list when we get back to doing the wish list link. Right now I don't have anywhere for them to go. I don't want to have packages being sent to my sons. That's kind of annoying. And I'm not always here. So once I figure out where they're going to go for the summer, I will definitely let you guys know my address so you can send stuff to me. But I'll probably have to go to like a UPS store because Amazon will not ship to a P.O. box. Because I thought about getting just a P.O. box here in town, but Amazon will not ship to a P.O. box. So I have to go to like a UPS store or a FedEx store where it has like a real street address. And I hate doing that because that's just money, you know, wasted money for just like 3 months. It's only until September. After September, I won't need it. But anyway, go away, little ant. I do not want you in my bag or on my arm. But we met some moms with young kids here between 2 and 3 years old, which Juniper is almost 2. And they're going to the park tomorrow, so we're going to definitely go and meet them at the park. One of the moms said she might be able to pick us up, but I'm hoping my son is willing to take my van another day. He doesn't like driving my van because he can't see out the back window, and it really is nerve-wracking and kind of makes him anxious. Even though you can adjust the side mirrors to see who's behind you, he just doesn't like it. And with him going into Lynchburg and it's a 40-minute ride, I can understand that. I'm used to it. It doesn't bother me. But it's not something that I can take down easily to give him access to see out of the back. It requires me taking down quite a few items. So it's not something that I can take down temporarily and put back up again when I need it to be back up. But when I do go up June 4th to get the new van, I will be taking those things down out of the windshield, the back window for him, because he's going to use my van while I'm gone. It just makes sense instead of having it sit. I will probably disconnect the house battery though, even though he'll probably drive it every day and it'll be fine. I'm just going to disconnect the house battery anyway, just because it just makes sense to not have it have an issue while I'm gone. Not that it would have an issue, but because I'll be gone like a week. It's going to take me 3 days there because I take my time, only do like 3.5 hours, and it's like a 10.5 hour drive. So it's going to take me about 3 days there. I'll stay a day, day and a half, maybe 2 day at the most, 2 at the most. That's the most I'll do is 2 days up there in Massachusetts because I really want to get down and get it built out. And then I'll take 3 days to drive back. So that's like 6 to 7, possibly even 8 days. So for me to be gone that long and have the car just sit doesn't make sense. So he's going to just use it. That way Emmy can have their car and do what she needs to do. So and then he can get used to driving it on a daily basis and see how it feels to him because it's going to be his when I get back. So not everything that I have in that van is going to come. Some of it will be donated. Some of it will be trashed. Some of it will be given to people that I know that are starting out, that are here in the area. Well, Virginia, Northern Virginia, DC, Maryland area. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm excited. I'm excited because now that I've lived in it for this long, I know exactly what I like, don't like, want, and don't want. And I could definitely do it in the van that I'm in now as far as the build goes, but having 2 sliding doors on the sides changes the game because with having 1 sliding door, I'm always going to have it set up pretty much one way, the bed on that side that has the wall. So having 2 sliding doors opens up a whole new game as to where I can put the bed because now I'm not bound by just 1 door to get in the back. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. Hope you guys are going to be excited to watch it. Hope you guys are going to be excited to see the whole build out process. And there will be some behind the scenes footage on Patreon. So again, join that Patreon. I'll put another card up here at this point in the video. But we need to choose our winner for the cell phone case giveaway. And I think I wrote it down. I'm hoping I wrote it down. Let me find that info. Yeah, so congratulations to P. Sean 28. I'll put the name here or down here. P. Sean 28, you won the cell phone case. Yay! emoji hand clap. So I just sent you an email. Please send me your mailing address so that I can get it to you, put it in the mail by this weekend sometime. Today's Wednesday, so I should get it in there by Saturday so that you can get your cool Not Your Mama's Van cell phone case. And I will also put a link either on the screen or down below or in a card or somewhere for you to get your own Not Your Mama's Van cell case. I'll put a photo of the cell case here. So it's a cell phone case, and it's like a universal case, this one. And I believe the measurements were 5 inches tall by, I think I measured 3.5-ish wide, but it had a little bit of room to expand maybe to 4 inches wide, but not a huge phone. But I'll give you the link to the website where my friend Mike is selling these cell cases, and you can go look up your cell phone type and find the case for your exact phone. So I'll be happy when they make one for my phone because I want one, but they don't make one for this LG Stylo 3 yet. It's in the works, but not yet. So soon. That is something I'm considering upgrading, is getting a different phone. Since I have the hotspot now, well, that's coming from Verizon, I might be able to get an iPhone. I don't really want an iPhone. I would love an iPad, but I can't afford an iPad. So with Verizon, if I pay my hotspot, because I did get the unlimited one, it puts you on a plan, a yearly plan that I do have to pay for. Because the other prepaid ones, the highest gigabyte was 10 gigabytes, and I already know I'm going to use more than 10 gigabytes a month. And for 75 for 10 gigabytes, it was 85 for unlimited. So I went ahead and bumped up to the unlimited. And so once I pay a few months of my hotspot plan and have a good, billing reputation with them, I've never had Verizon, I plan on possibly getting an iPhone, and you can pay a monthly amount with your iPhone to pay off the hundreds of dollars that iPhones cost. You know how that goes. You pay more for it in the end, I think, but that's the only way I'm going to be able to get an iPhone. So I think that's something that I'm going to do until I can afford an iPad. I prefer Android phones. I'm an Android user. I had iPhones back when they were brand new, the iPhone 2 and the iPhone 3, and I think I even had an iPhone 4, the very first 4, and that was it. But I prefer Android phones, but I would like an iPad, but I can do a lot on the phone without having an iPad, I guess. Does that make sense? I can use the phone like an iPad kind of situation, but it's still my phone. I don't know. We'll see. I prefer Android because I can add more memory to my Android. You can't do that with an iPhone. I would have to get the highest memory iPhone and hope that's enough, You can't expand the memory like you can in Android, which I prefer Android. You guys know that. So, but I'll probably keep using my LG Stylo 3 as my camera. I just won't put service on it. I'll use the iPhone as a way to possibly, I don't know if it works, I don't know if it will be compatible, to maybe edit on my iPhone. If I can take my videos from the LG, send them over Bluetooth, or somehow get into my Google Photos account on my iPhone and open up the videos on my iPhone to edit on iPhone and then upload. We'll see, because I'm gonna use it kind of like another editing tool. Back when I was using the two Android cell phones, I'm gonna use it similar to that. So we'll see. I gotta do some more research and decide if that's the way I want to go, if I just want to upgrade to a different Android phone, a better Android phone. Like I could go back to a Samsung, which I'm really, really strongly considering going back to a better, like a Note, the Note, 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9, 10, whatever they're on now. So I don't know. We'll see. I just need more memory. I know that much. And it's not the SD card memory that I need more of. It's the internal memory, because believe it or not, a lot more apps are not allowing you to put them on the SD card, and I just am finding that out now. I'm running out of memory on this phone. Like, I'm done. I've had to delete some apps already. A lot of apps that you use, it used to be that almost every app you added in the App Store, you could put to the SD card. That's not the case anymore. It's very few apps are allowing you to move them over there, insisting on staying on the internal memory, which uses up a lot of memory. It takes a lot of memory for me. I mean, a lot of different apps for me to make thumbnails, do the videos. All my videos are stored on the SD card and in the Google Cloud with my photos. But still, it's like the app itself takes a lot of memory. And I delete stuff constantly. I'm constantly deleting photos that are already in the cloud. Like it's a constant battle of memory. There's just never enough memory. So I will try and upgrade that. Anyway, another big congratulations to PSean28 for winning the cell phone case. Again, I emailed you. Please send me your mailing address so I can get that off to you in the mail. And don't forget to go get your own cell phone case for your phone, and drop me a picture. If you're on Instagram, take a picture of your case and tag me, Crystal Vanner. Same thing with Twitter. Go to my Facebook page, like my Facebook page. You can drop your pictures there, or email me, hellocrystalvanner@gmail.com. Email me a picture of your cell phone case. Thanks guys for watching. As always, a big, huge thank you to my patrons. I'm going to put their names here. Thank you guys for being patrons. Thank you for taking a leap of faith and supporting me, my journey financially every single month. I appreciate you guys. Mwah. Bye guys.